The Fall of the Great Hunters, and the Orion Wars touches on one of the deepest strands of galactic mythology that surfaces in esoteric traditions, channel material, and star lore. Let's unpack this narrative. We begin with Orion in ancient lore. Orion the Hunter is one of the most universally recognized constellations, often associated with warriors, giants, or gods. Different cultures saw Orion as a divine archer, a skilled huntsman, or even an embodiment of kingship in the cosmos. 3,000 years ago, the Egyptians linked Orion, specifically the three stars of his belt, with their ideas of cosmic kingship and the afterlife. It was believed that the pharaohs, especially those of the 4th dynasty, were directly connected to this constellation. They saw Osiris, the god of the underworld, rebirth, and vegetation, as being represented by Orion. In fact, the 3 pyramids of Giza were thought to align with the 3 stars of Orion's belt, suggesting a celestial connection between the earthly pharaohs and the divine hunter in the sky. The Greeks wove Orion into their mythology as well. They told the tale of a mighty hunter who boasted that he would kill every animal on Earth and even challenged the goddess Artemis to a contest. His arrogance led to his demise when Gaia, the Earth goddess, sent a giant scorpion to sting him. This is where we get the Scorpio constellation in Norse and Native American myths. Orion is sometimes depicted as a group of hunters or warriors who fell from the sky. These stories usually emphasize the importance of respecting nature and the consequences of hubris. But let's switch gears and talk about the Orion Wars. The Orion Wars is a more modern narrative that has gained traction in New Age and theosophical circles. It has a story of an ancient galactic conflict that took place in the Orion star system between 2 opposing forces. One side, the Orion Light Alliance, comprises beings that are aligned with freedom, spiritual evolution, and unity consciousness. The other side, the Orion Empire, or the Dark Lords, represents those who pursue domination, advanced technology, and genetic manipulation. This narrative often frames the conflict as a battle between those who seek to enslave others versus those who fight for liberation. Some versions of the story claim that Earth itself carries the karmic echo of these wars, making our planet a battleground for these opposing forces. Now let's explore the fall of the Great Hunters. The term Great Hunters generally refers to the Orion warrior races. According to some esoteric traditions, these were powerful, highly evolved beings that lived in the Orion star system. However, they fell into conflict with each other, ultimately leading to their own destruction. The story symbolizes the dangers of unchecked power, pride, and the blind pursuit of technological domination. Interestingly, some versions connect the Great Hunters with fallen angels, the Nephilim or giant hunter kings from various Earth myths. This adds a layer of complexity, suggesting a connection between the divine or angelic realm and the fate of these cosmic hunters. When it comes to understanding the fall of the Great Hunters, there are a few symbolic readings that offer different perspectives. First, the cosmic archetype, Orion, as a constellation, represents the archetypal warrior spirit. This reading views the fall of the Great Hunters as a metaphor for the dangers of pride and the corrupting influence of power. Even the most noble and strong can fall when they forget their purpose and succumb to their ego. Second, the astronomical reading. The fall of the Hunters could be an echo of real star changes in the Orion constellation. For instance, Betelgeuse, one of the stars in Orion's shoulder, has been dimming in brightness, which could be interpreted as a symbolic falling. Additionally, the entire constellation of Orion is shifting in the night sky due to precession, which could also contribute to this narrative. Finally, the psychological reading. The Orion Wars myth maps the inner conflict humanity faces between its higher and lower drives. The Great Hunters symbolize our noble aspiration, courage, and strength. Yet their fall reminds us that these qualities can turn destructive if unchecked by wisdom, humility, and compassion. The wars themselves reflect the battles within us all between love and control, freedom and domination, and unity consciousness and separation. In summary, the fall of the Great Hunters, or the Orion Wars, depending on the lens through which you view it, offers a compelling narrative. Whether seen as an ancient myth, a galactic legend, or a symbol of humanity's inner conflict, it invites us to reflect on our relationship with the cosmos, our past, and our potential for both greatness and destruction. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe to see more. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching.